everyone, it's Cap here. This is going to be a quick little video for a farm that me and my partner stumbled upon in Soulframe. Me and her were just running around in the Crypt of the Circade, and once we got to the boss room, we realized, oh my gosh, there's a ton and a ton of pots here. And basically, we sort of crunched some numbers and did some testing, and it turns out it's actually really, really efficient. I did 3 runs as a testing control group, and I averaged about 5 minutes per run, and the drops were really impressive. For 5 minutes of farming, you can get 1,550 Dracs, 130 scrap iron, 100 Dendrit weave, 80 Whisprig, 75 patch leather, and 55 Knotwood, which is really, really nice. It definitely seems like it's much better than farming something like Fort Curlail, which is where you typically get Dracs or patch leather or something like that. But yeah, I will flash a map on the screen as well right now. If you wanted to figure out where the access locations for the Crypt of the Circade are, definitely check out avocot.org. They have a map of the entire like Soulframe map, and they're all marked out with different dungeon entrances and stuff like that, so it can help a ton and a ton. So definitely go look over there for their soul map. It is super nice. But without further ado, I'm gonna just cut right over to a little gameplay clip and sort of explain the method and some other things you can do that might help. But yeah, you guys take it easy. Okay, so starting the farm, we're gonna open up the crypt, and the spawning room for the crypt is going to be the same every time. Most of the time, though, you're going to want to go left or right. For the most part, just follow your bird. Sometimes the bird gets really confused, especially around a part like here, where I initially thought that it was going to lead me across the room, but it wanted me to go sort of snake around the corner. Finding the Circade was really quick this time. In this case scenario, I'm using Oselda because the Bestone ability is really, really strong if you combine it with a heavy attack, as well as getting hit with that fire. DOT can occasionally trigger the passive of the class as well, which will wrap them in tendrils. Even though it looks like Rudy tendrils, it is actually still the Bestone thing, so you still get the damage vulnerability on your next attack when you do shatter that stone, so it is really nice. The Circade goes down pretty easy as well. He doesn't really have any heavy attacks that you need to worry about parrying or anything like that, so you can kind of just use any weapon with parry or Spectral Strike if you play that way. But yeah, now we're just sort of on to running around breaking all the pots in the room. Basically, you're just going to go in a big circle around the whole sort of stadium, and you're just going to break all the pots. I definitely recommend bringing a polearm or a sword to this, specifically because the polearm's heavy attack has a really, really wide arcing hit, and the sword is really nice because you can sort of animation cancel. If you hit sprint and then attack and then sprint and then attack over and over again, you'll get this really wide sweeping attack that you'll be able to break a lot of pots with. Overall, though, takes like no time at all once you actually get to the boss. And even though I made quite a bit of mistakes in this run, it was just over 5 minutes. It was like 5 minutes and 9 seconds or something like that, and it ended up being a really, really good farm. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, let me know if you want to see more Soulframe videos in the future. I'm definitely having a ton and a ton of fun. I love games that are sort of Elden Ring style, and the whole aesthetic of this game is friggin' awesome. So yeah, that's my first Soulframe video. Goodbye.